This is a sunrise practice, late summer, early autumn practice on Wadawurrung Country, which is in the Greater Geelong region of Victoria, Australia. Opening the Qi gates to begin. There's just a beautiful light breeze. When it is too windy, doing an outside Qi Gong practice can be quite challenging. In traditional Chinese medicine philosophies, it's believed the Qi just dissipates and flies away in the wind. But these conditions are lovely. And so I'm opening the Qi gates here. Really invite us all to open them in whatever way and for how many times feels right for you. I'm moving straight into opening the flow here. And the in-breath, the inhalation is as my arms come up. And so this is a very yin. It's a light movement. The exhalation, the out-breath, is as my arms go down. And this is yang. This is more powerful and has a level of commitment and pressure as I press down. My elbows will lead down. And then back into stillness, back into this beautiful wuji or nothing purpose pose. From here, I'm moving straight into a beautiful form called sunrise, sunset. Let me take you through it step by step. I'm setting the sun here, bringing my hands together and then allowing the whole body to set. My knees are very soft here, and just taking the time to experience night at the bottom before. On the inhalation, I'm lifting the sun again. The sun looks me in the eye here. Radiates out, spreading the light. I bask in the sun for a full inhalation and exhalation. And then inhale, gather all of the sunset colour and set that sun down. And of course, we never go down beyond a place where the body is comfortable. Qigong is a meditation. There is no need for pain. And please be aware that your practice is not going to give you the mindfulness component if there is pain associated. So as I set the sun here, you'll see my knees really allow me to move down. And, you know, I do have a fragile back. I need to be always very lovingly looking after it. Taking a moment here, wuji. And preparing for the next form. Here I'm scooping water. Actually, no, I'm not. This is a beautiful 4-part form called Cleansing the Small Universe. We start by gathering any stagnant energy and releasing it from the body and then gathering from the environment fresh Qi. And we go 4 ways. Just take you through this routine slowly. This feels very symbolic. We're starting here with gathering the Qi in front of the body. You'll see me do this, taking it up. And it's any stagnant energy that we're ready to let go of, any regrets or sadness or frustrations, worries. Then we push that stagnant energy out to the side, really yang, push, and then yin, bring fresh energy into the body. We go to the front here again, yang, exhalation, push. Yin, we breathe in and clothe the body. And then finally down, just releasing back into Mother Earth any energy no longer required, and replenishing with fresh Qi. And there'll be different things that each one of us hold within us that we need to release. And I just invite you to be vulnerable and honest with yourself as you cleanse the small universe. 4 ways, and release, and then replenish. This can feel very cleansing. And if we consider ourselves as a microcosm of the macrocosm, we are a small universe within our body, existing in a much larger universe. This is one way that we can manage, not only manage, but cleanse some of the energy that we carry around within our small universe, our body every day. I'm moving now into stepping on clouds. This is wonderful for balance. Cloud forms are generally metal forms. They're wonderful for our breathing, for our lungs. And again, with the breath, it can be hard to time it exactly to a step. So just breathe in a way that feels regular, light, slow, and deep. Transitioning now, I'm taking a look around this extraordinary vista and transitioning to the archer draws their bow. Very ancient form of Qi Gong. One of the 8 silk brocades, the Baduanjin. Yin here, very closed, exhalation out and pushing away. Yin, my elbows and inner arms are touching. I breathe in. Exhalation, I draw back my bow and shoot my arrow. And you can really feel with this form the variation between yin, nurturing, closed, cool, soothing, and yang, powerful, determined, action-focused. It's a wonderful form for feeling that transition from yin to yang and back again. And we need them both. They're opposite yet very complementary. They need one another. Moving down here, I'm going to give this area at the back here a beautiful massage where my kidneys are, my bladder is. Breathing into this spot and preparing for a water form. These are our water organs. Arms floating in a very yin style, and then the yang is going to pick up the water and allow it to cascade through the body. Cascading water. Might be like a waterfall. We can imagine perhaps becoming the waterfall here, and the water moving all the way down through the body and then down through the soles of our feet back into the earth. We're bringing it up here, allowing it to cascade down. The arms float up, exhale down, inhale to here, exhale down. Again, you'll feel the yin. The yin is very floaty, the yang is very strong. Very determined. There are lots of different water forms you can do. When I'm looking out at the sea, as I am here, I'm very tempted to do water forms. I'm just tracing the meridians, the water meridians here, down the back of the legs, up the front of the legs, and then allowing my hands to travel up to the sky and radiate down. Beautiful way to finish this water form. And you'll find your own ways to transition between forms. They can be very individual, and just ask your body, how does my body want to transition here? Making a wider stance here, I'm bringing the palms of the hands to the knees and just going to swing across a little like a pendulum here and then up at the side, and then exhale down, swing across and move up. Just watching my hands here, they slide down to the knees, I swing across, I move up. I'm transferring my weight from side to side. It's not obvious here, but there's a definite transference of weight. This form can take a little bit of getting used to, and the first few times that I played with it, I felt a little dizzy. So again, just modify as required. And don't make it any more than it needs to be. I'm pausing in the middle here, just a good opportunity to let everything go. And then inhale up and back into this lovely foundational wuji, nothing purpose, limitless stance. Gazing at the moon is a beautiful form. It allows us to freely swing from side to side and then form a little, almost a triangle, to breathe in the energy of the moon. And so I'm breathing in at the top of this swing and then exhaling as I swing to the other side. Again, there's no need to go low. Stay within what feels mindful and meditative. Any opportunity we have to just let go is so valuable in a Qi practice. And so again, you'll see me doing that here and just taking the opportunity to gather up earth energy and place it within my body. Crane forms are wonderful for this late summer, autumn season that we currently have in Australia. My arms are floating up here and then just moving a little higher from that shoulder height. I form a beak with my fingers and I'm not taking them very far up here. And as I do, the body descends. The knees are very soft, come out to the side. There are 6 different crane forms. There's no need to do all 6. That may not suit. And in fact, it's quite an intense process to do all 6. I'm moving here into crane flaps wings. Again, we're not trying to imitate the crane or the heron or the egret. We are trying to embody the spirit of the animal. Any of the animal forms in Qigong are not about imitation. They're about considering the inherent strengths or spirit of a particular animal and then trying to bring them into the movement and into our body. So the crane's incredibly graceful, dignified. This next form is crane squats. I'm moving down, I form a nest of sorts as I go down, and then raise the arms to shoulder height and then draw myself up. Again, if going right down into a squat is not what your body wants and needs, you can modify this. You may choose to do just the arms of this crane. Because the arms alone embody crane-like qualities. Moving in now to crane stands on one leg. Again, lots of variations for this. You can combine this with the squat, meaning we go down to squat, but then as we come up to a standing position, we move to one leg. Or you can stand on one leg in this way. Again, embodying graceful, deliberate elegance. Coming down now, I'm coming up just to show you this more challenging crane stands on one leg, down and then up. And I modify forms a lot. Perhaps that's part of my nature, in that I love to think creatively and I'm quite a spontaneous person. But I invite you to do the same. Your body will tell you if it's not quite right for you. This is crane unfurls wings and points toe. I'm really transferring weight here. There's no weight on that pointed toe. So again, this is beautiful for balance. And I'm rolling the shoulders back, then rolling the arms forward. And moving back into Wuji. And feeling all the different little points of Wuji that I want to remember. And also taking time in this nothing purpose stance. Sometimes we don't have time, so we may not have much Wuji, but to take time can be really beautiful. I'm pushing the waves away, playing with waves. Again, a beautiful form that shows yang, exhalation, pushing, yin, very soft and soothing in-breath. Exhale out, in, and feel the power and the determination of the exhalation and the nurturing, self-compassionate self-care of the inhalation. And anything we do on one side in Qigong, we like to do on the other. So I have changed the leading leg here. I'm rocking back. The weight transference is really strong in these forms. And one side of the body, one leading leg will feel perhaps more fluid, more flexible than the other. That's to be expected. Any Qigong practitioner, if they're really honest, will tell you that there's a leading side of the body that just seems to be able to move more fluidly. And I guess what's really important there is a holistic acceptance of all of the body, its limitations as well as its incredible abilities. In front of the ocean here, I'm actually watching these waves roll in, so I mirror that form in nature, which is all of Qigong, is the observation and the interpretation of nature. And so the exhalation, I am the surf rolling in. On the inhalation, I become water and rise up again to form the next wave. The exhalation is down, it's powerful, it's very yang. The inhalation is soft, gentle. And again, taking a moment to allow the body to rest and then to bathe myself in all of the minerals from the sea, from Mother Sea. Another beautiful advantage of Qigong is outside is to be able to look far into the distance. I'm creating a star here. Another beautiful balance form. Exhaling into this star, inhaling down, closing the shape. Exhaling as I open the shape. If this doesn't feel stable to lift the foot, then you can just point the toe here. I'd also invite you to only lift that foot to where it is comfortable. If you want to really lift it high, you are going to likely feel that in your lower back, and that's just not going to be helpful in terms of embodying a mindful, meditative state. Wuji brings us back to foundational stance, just checking in with the beautiful body, checking in with the Qi, asking ourselves, how am I in this moment? What can I feel inside my skin in this moment? And if we practice this formally during a Qi Gong practice, then we really start to notice the quality of energy inside our skin throughout other times of the day. I'm going to touch the earth here and then turn my head. This is Wise Owl turns head to eliminate fatigue. I'm breathing in and then exhaling as I roll my wings back and turn the head. Exhaling here. Inhaling as I contact the earth again through the palms of my hand. This is one of the 8 silk brocades, a very old ancient form known as Bajuan Jin. With our necks, the mobility we feel in our neck or have in our neck is going to vary from person to person. So just be remembering to be incredibly kind and gentle. When I'm outside practicing like this, I don't have a written plan. I'm actually responding in the moment to whatever I feel and what I feel the body wants and needs. And when you have enough Qigong forms in your memory bank, this can be a really freeing, beautiful way to practice Qi. I'm breathing here through the palms of my hands, exhaling out, scooping down, forming a lotus flower, taking it to the sky. And radiating down. This form is called lotus rising. I love to start with the heart and expand on the out-breath. The in-breath sees me bring this lotus flower to the sky, exhale down. And this can be a very beautiful form. It's a heart fire form. To consider within that lotus people you love and care about and hold close. Not only people, of course, any other sentient beings may be held within your lotus here. This form for me is also another way I love to express just a desire to show love and concern for all people, for people I don't know, for people I perhaps know but don't get on too well with. So to expand the capacity that my heart has for genuine care and love for others. I'm going to come up here on my toes, allow every finger to touch its corresponding finger, draw down the light and shine it into a bowl in front of me, and then draw that reflected light, the bowl of light, into the lower dantian. And so you can see here that I'm gathering the light, I'm drawing it down in a prism or a column, and then it lands in a bowl of light, and then I'm drawing that light into the lower dantian, the reflected light. And bringing all of our attention to the fingers meeting can actually be a beautiful, mindful thing to do as well. Just to feel all 10 of these incredible digits connecting with one another. This concept of the bowl of light is an ancient Hawaiian meditation concept, that we are all born with a bowl of light. And as we move through the world and move through our lives, that light gets covered by frustrations, problems, disappointments, missed opportunities. And it's important for us to reclaim the light and for people around us to help us be as light-filled as possible. Finish with bamboo in the wind, just taking a moment to again breathe up through the soles of my feet. And then allowing one last letting go, complete letting go, dropping the head. You don't need to be low to let go. You can use your knees as a little place to rest. I'm going to draw the energy up here from one last time, draw it from the sky and close the Qi gates. One of the things I love to do is to start with very large circles, great big universe-wide, ecosystem-wide circles. Exhaling as I move my hands down the front of the body, the Tai Chi axis. But then start to make these circles smaller and end at the heart. And feel my heartbeat, because I'm probably not going to get another chance today in a busy day. And then extend a bow of gratitude to the earth, to the sky, to one another, and to you, to anyone who is using this practice for their own personal well-being, embodied movement, mindfulness, meditation.